All right. This one, the first of 4 really short tracks. We're taking next week off because the 4th is Thursday. And everyone else has got much better things to do that day. So we've got a smaller field. I think we're still going to get 4 heat races, I hope. And that'll mean 7 are moving on from the B main. But we're at the Nashville Mini. And there's going to be a lot more front ends and rear ends put on for next week after this one. So right now, track's hot. It's going to get cooler and cooler as the event goes on. And clouds should be moving in. But hopefully it will be a fun race. Although Dakota just had his fun race ruined if he doesn't get back in within 3 minutes and get a lap in. That's going to be hard to recover from here. So let's get out here and try to put a Q lap in, but I am struggling for grip off the corner now that there is rubber on the track. We started clean and I can't get any grip off the corner now with the rubber. So I may just have to go a little lower and be a little softer on throttle. Oh, grab that, trying to win. 1.7, it's going to be okay, but not as good as I would like. We'll see where that puts us. Hopefully we do get 4 heat races. Otherwise, there's going to be like the whole B main makes it. I wish there was a better way to set the heat races up based on car count rather than based on max car count, but is what it is. Dakota's back in. Got 1 minute and 20 seconds. And he absolutely needs to put this lap in. Oh man, we're dropping 18th place now. I knew this one wasn't going to be a good one for me. Up front, Nick, Jacob, Alan, Dalton, Connor, Justin, Ethan, Sean, Gavin, Warren, Chad, Rob's up there. Where's Dirt Gavin? All right, we still beat Dirt Gavin. Is Dakota going to get a lap? 46 seconds. Just because they joined here doesn't mean they're actually in the server. I think that's just they joined and now their computer's loading. So, 35 seconds. Still enough time for 2 laps here. And 23, 22. All right, only going to get 1 lap. It's got to get 1 lap. Is he going to get it? Oh, no. Dakota's quick. Dakota is doing a 14.8 in practice, and Dakota just gets in and saves his race. He doesn't have very far to go compared to where he would have been. I am in heat race number 4, so we got 4 heats. So that is going to make things a little bit easier for the B main. It'll reset once we get to it. I don't think we're even going to get an E main. Let me get everything set up now for the broadcast. Track temps I think have already went down. And let me try. Here we go. All right, so I don't know if I like this camera. It feels too far away. I know that's how these stands are, but it feels way too far away. Let's kind of sit up over the track a bit. We'll see how that works for this. So, Heat race number 1. We got Nick Robinson on pole. He's back to that top qualifier position. We got Connor Lee on his outside. Gavin, Bryce, Justin, Zachary, Dirt Gavin, Dale, Taylor, and then missing 1 car at the back here. So 10 cars are supposed to be in it. We got 9. Top 3 move on to the A main. And this is our first short track. And hopefully people understand that contact's going to happen. But what I don't want is stupid contact. Okay, those wires are going to annoy the hell out of me. Can we get below them? Then we got more wires. Let's just go sit over here. Is that going to work? All the action's into turn 1 anyways, right? Are the other wires out of the way? Just at the top of the screen. Oh, no. They're just going to be there, no matter what. As long as they don't blink out. Here we go, though. Green flag, first heat race, Nashville Mini.
Green flag, green flag.
Gavin's going to get a decent start. Oh, and Connor just kind of overdrove there for a second, but we are clean through the first corner, it looks like. Bryce working the outside, but the outside line is just going to be painful while you're stuck up there. He tries to slot in, a little bit of contact with Gavin, a little bit of contact with Justin, and then that goes to a little bit of contact with Zachary, and we're just going to have a little bit of contact all race long. So single file now. Now it's just don't get loose off the corner, don't overdrive. This car really over-rotates sometimes on exit and through the center, especially if you hit the bump wrong. But it looks like Gavin is really digging here. He is right on the back of Connor. Pushes up a little bit on corner exit there, not able to take it anywhere. And Connor's doing a good job of holding that inside. Zach getting a little wide there on corner exit. We're doing 10 laps since we're at a short track. It'll be 10 laps for the next 4 events, and then 50 lap mains. But good to see that we're going green. But there's going to be some slip-ups. Track temp's down to 104, so everyone's got a little bit more grip than they had in qualifying. Nick, though, way out front. Last time by a 14.9. Gavin's actually quicker, as is Bryce, but just setting that pass up here is difficult. And you kind of got to use the bumper just a tiny bit to facilitate that pass, open up the hole a bit. But right now, I think everyone's just okay. Bryce isn't in a bad spot. If we're taking 7 from the B main, starting on pole in the B main is a good spot. Even Justin starting 5th in the B main is a good spot. Where you start to worry is back there with Zach, Gavin, and Dale. But winning the heat race, getting really loose into the corner, and I don't know if he's trying to slide it or just really screwed up, but he gets the win. Gavin transfers. Bryce is on pole for the B main. And that is heat race number 1. All right, so everyone getting lined up. Track temp 111 as the suns come out. That's going to heat it up for this group. Just double check that I am in 4th heat. I don't want to be dumb. Yeah, we're definitely the 4th. Or are we in the 3rd heat? No, I am in the 3rd heat. I almost screwed that up. I thought I was in the 4th heat. I was clicked on someone else's name. All right. Glad I looked at that. Don't need to miss my heat race. I'm already slow enough. So on pole for this one, we got Jacob Freeman. Then we got Justin to his outside, who's been providing some base sets for the series all season long. Thank you for that. Warren in P3, Tyler in the 14 on his outside. Then we got Charles in the 22, Nick Martin in the 81, Mark in the 11, John in the 86, Jarek in the 55, and Dennis in the 38, starting 10th. Just, if you're that far up, especially with the way it turns in, there can be dumb penalties. We don't need to deal with that. So, Justin working the outside there, but he's going to be able to slot in just ahead of Warren. Back here, it looks like Charles is going to get that 4th spot. Big old push by Tyler there on the outside, and Mark is taking a look to his inside as Tyler's not able to get down and just kind of suffering from that outside. Now he gets the run off a 2, little loose on corner entry, be able to settle in, just be in the tail end of the B main transfers at the moment. Up front though, Jacob has pulled away massively. We're in 14.9s, best lap out there. We're seeing now that everyone's got some clean track if there's any speed near the back. And looks like the fastest person at the back right now is John. And we have someone off pace there. We got contact and we're going to have a yellow there. Not quite sure what happened there. Let's take a look at it real quick. So I think he got loose. Yep. And then he was just down there. And then Carter was outside and he wasn't going to make that turn. And that was just... That's going to happen. No one at fault there. So let's speed this caution up now. Should be side by side or double file, but it's going to be a little bit of a catch up there to being that close. You're going to get yourself a big black flag if you're right up Link's tail. And it just, Justin trying to close off that entry there. Now that there's only 4 laps left, it's dangerous to get stuck on the outside. Mark, though, up into 5th. Tyler's now working on the back of Warren for this transfer spot. Running the left side through the dirt, you can sometimes get a cutting penalty there, but should be fine. Takes a lot to get too low. There's a little hump right there in the middle of the corner as well. John's starting to pick up speed. Overall, the pace is really slowed down after that restart. But looks like we're all good. Oh, we were all good until I said that, and then Nick gets in a little hot. We go around, and we're going to have another restart. Pace car around and get them lined up. See if I can do this one quickly here. Get them lined up. Are we going single file or are we going double file? Sometimes the game decides differently. Looks like we're going single file. We're in green, white, checkered, so single file. I don't know why we're protecting the outside at Nashville Mini, but... Alright, back to green to finish this one off with the green, white, checkered. Some extra laps. Jarek's up to 7th because of everyone's unfortunate spins. Tyler's still working the back of Warren. Mark has gotten loose back there. And that is going to cause a stack up. Jarek might actually get a position here. Back up here, transfer spot, nothing happening with that. Let's take a look here. Jarek going for the final, or not for the final spot, but for 6th, and then gets hooked by John. And, yeah, not sure about that one. Let's take a look at that again. Nope, we're not going to take a look at it because the game's not going to let us, and we got to go race anyway. So let's take this off, put this back on, and line up on the inside at least.
Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed. The estimated SOF is 2,649.
So we got Alan and Ethan on the front row. We got Nick on the outside. Chad in front of us.
Treat him right and good luck.
Chad's quick, although I think last time we raced him here in the modified, he had a self-spin off a 2. Track temp's still 115, so I'm gonna be struggling for grip. Getting our session best up. And 3rd gear start.
One to go. Next time by.
Alrighty, let's see if I can do anything. Maybe get to 4th. I kind of need to get to 4th place. Otherwise, I'm starting 8th at the B main.
Going green.
That is not a good spot because I'm out of a transfer spot and I'm on the outside. Or no, I'd be or 3rd. I keep thinking I'm in the 4th heat. I don't know why I keep thinking that. Chad nearly clips the pit wall. Nick really gets shuffled there on the outside. That puts Dan right behind us.
17.56.
I've just got to have a nice little ride here. But Dan is looking quick. And the front 3 are really looking quick. I don't have anything for them. I'm going to be a lap car if I do make the A main. Chad getting a couple of bobbles there. We're a bit wide over the bump. That nearly pushed me out to the wall. Right now, though, starting in 3rd for the B main is pretty nice. Ethan setting fastest lap. These positions here in this heat do kind of matter to get further up in the A main. 4 more spots, so the other places were okay, transfer and get in because there's a ton of cars, but here with the smaller total field that we have and the harder track, oh shit, trying to throw it away. Let's back it down. We've got a gap. We've only got a few laps. I've completely lost the right rear. I have no idea what's happening with that. Jesus. Oh. We had smoke and contact. Dan's getting a little excited by the big hole I'm leaving open. Ethan's going to the front. We're going to have a battle for the lead, and actually a pass for position. We just got to protect and not screw up ourselves. Ethan takes over the lead. And Chad qualifies for the A main. I am third in the B main. I will take that.
There's the flag. It's over.
All right. Let's get everything set back up to watch. Make sure we're live. And let's see what we got. All right, so Dakota is starting in 4th after his race to qualify. We got Dalton and Sean on the front row, then Rob and Dakota, Matthew and Matthias, James, Dylan, and Jackson is rounding out the field in the 9th position. Uh-oh, he's got his wheels turned all the way. When you spin and exit, and that's the last thing that you've done, your wheel sometimes doesn't self-center. And then you hop in the car for the grid, and thankfully he didn't gun it. Otherwise, he would have just doored Sean. But great racing so far. This could have been a lot worse. Slinger in 2 weeks is going to be difficult. South Boston in 3 weeks is going to be very fast but tight. And then we go to Kentucky Legends on the Legacy Kentucky. And that's got a nice big old bump on the front stretch. You can take it out nice and wide. It's a flat corner just like these. Well, these actually have a tiny bit of banking at the start of them. So here we go. Heat race number 4. We are green, although Rob gets... Actually, Rob got a decent start there. I thought he had got kind of a bad one, but Dakota not having a day. Falls out right before qualifying, has to rush. Now he's getting turned by James. And the caution's out. I'm gonna... Had nothing to do with Dakota, but it just reminded me of the issues that we're going to see in the A main when we get 19 cars out here. All right, let's get this one going. So, can Rob get a little bit better start here? Seemed like he was kind of slow through the initial bit. And now to his outside, we got Matthew in the 44.
Green flag, green flag.
There he gets a better start. Sean's still going to be able to get in, but right now Rob just needs to hold position, not get too hung up. Jackson up into 6th place now in the 28. Dakota, I don't know what Dakota does here. Does he gotta be patient? Does he have to just go for it? You know, they're too wide in front of him, which you're not expecting at this track after seeing almost every single race single file. But he's going to get one. He gets Jackson. Is he going to get past James quickly here? He's going to get the nose under him. Can't quite get there. Nothing's changed up front. There's pretty large gap, I think, between 3rd and 4th. Dakota uses the nose on entry there. Gets a little wobble out of the corner. Jackson trying to follow him through. A little bit of contact there on entry. That's going to happen. Jackson gets through. We're on lap 7 now. Lap 8, actually. Back up front, Dalton, Sean, Rob, Matthias, and Matthew. So, Dakota needs to get one more spot. That'll put him in the 8th position for the B main. That is very key, because that's one spot out of the transfer. If he's got to go through a C main or start another 4 spots back, that's just going to be even more difficult. But I don't know if he can get it. Last time by, he's half a tenth quicker. But his white flag, he has had a rough start to this. Dalton wins. Matthias is going to start 4th in the B main, and Matthew 8th. And we'll see what the rest of the field does. I assume we're going to go D main. Just a reminder, everyone, you are running right away again if you finished at the back. We're starting off with 12 laps here because I figured that we were not going to have an E main. And luckily I guessed right. Looks like we're currently missing somebody. Is everyone still in here? Looks like everyone's still in here. We got everyone. Alright, D main time. Top 4 move on. And in those 4 spots right now, Taylor, Nick, Raymond, and James. Then we got Dale, who made the run after flipping. I didn't even see that he flipped in the E-main last week, but he's got to get 1 spot. Jarek has got to get 2. Then we got Gavin in the 6, Dylan in the 13. We are missing 1 car, and then Dennis in the 38. So, front cars just need to work together, not race too hard. Dale needs to get into turn 1 and get to the inside of James. Jarek's going to need to get down as soon as he can and try to follow him through. We saw Nick Martin, I think it was Nick Martin, not have a good start on the outside. So it might just back up the whole front row. We'll see. But here we go. D main time. Night's End.
Green.
Track temp's still 120, so I did not get this configured right. But there... Oh my god, what just happened? Well, I have no idea.
Caution, yellow flag.
That was Raymond getting into the back of the leader, and I think... Let's just watch it again. And Taylor really blew that corner as the pole sitter. I think I'm going to not take any action on that one. Let's get this thing going. Alrighty, well, let's clear all and get back to racing. Dale and Jarek are in transfer spots. They got the luck that they needed. Jarek's going to instantly go down and protect there. These two are in a transfer spot at the front. We'll see how hard they fight. But Dale's going to want some more. Jarek's getting all messed up there. Not sure what happened. Holy shit. Gavin completely missed that one. I thought he was going outside wall on corner entry there. Back up here, we got a change for the lead. And Jarek's still just kind of holding up the pack as Taylor's trying to make up some ground. Still a long ways to go, though. We're only on lap 5. There's a lot of time, although things start to get spread out here. So James, And now Dale going for second. Jarek holding on to that 4th spot. Taylor blinking out back there. Not sure if he completely fell out or not. 8 laps in now. We've got James and Dale, Raymond, and now Dennis is into 4th position. And no one's able to do much back there as we're on lap 10. Lap times are 15.6s in this race, so much different speed, but track temp is hot, which I'm very surprised about. It's not going away, but I guess it is 12. I know what happened. The time screwed up. Pretty sure I had these going off at like 4 p.m., but the hosted session screwed everything up and changed the time. So there we go. James wins, Dale gets second, Raymond third, Dennis fourth, Jarek first one out. And, well, that was a rough start to that one. C-main time. Who do we got in this? Well, we've got Charles. It was Nick King that had the bad start. Nick King, Dakota, and Dirt Gavin. So, top 4 transfer. So Charles had the loose, and then recover, and then contact into the corner as he was recovering, and went to the back. Nick King had the bad start. Dakota got turned, and I didn't see what caused Dirt Gavin to be back here, but and then Peter, Jackson, James, Dale, and Raymond are your top 10. Charles bringing them around, though, for 14 laps. I don't know what that sound was, but something just popped.
Green flag, green flag.
We're green. Nick King gets a good start there, but is he going to overdrive that outside? Doesn't look like it. He actually holds on to the outside there. It's going to help Dakota out because I don't think it's going to work to hold that spot. But just needs to find that opening. There's going to be cautions. Oh no, and he might be the caution. Gets really loose there. Recovers well though. Jackson working the outside really good. Nick gets into the back of Dirt Gavin. Luckily, they weren't all stacked up on each other. Jackson and John get together. Jackson getting a little bit loose off the corner. I think I'm going to have to tighten it up because the weather did not change to what I wanted it to be. And that is really annoying. I wanted to give us a little bit more grip. But right now, this battle here is slowing them down, and well, that opened up things, and now we're 3-4 wide there, and Dale goes through. Dale is up to 6. He's trying to do the soup run again. He benefits majorly from that. Back up here, though, Nick King still holding on to the 4th spot. Top 2 don't need to do anything. Got a change of position back here with Jackson going through, slides up a little bit, gets into James. Dale closing in on the back of John. There was contact between them last week. And we've got cars scattered on the backstretch. I think they all got going. They did. Lap 8 now. And the final transfer spots have been caught. But Dale's going to work his way through as John overdrives the entry there. And Dale's going to work around the bottom. Cleanly gets around him and past him. I'm very surprised to see someone have a shot to go from the D to the B main. That is impressive here. I know he got a little bit of luck with that contact that scattered everyone, but he's also got a little bit of pace. But the laps are running out, and he's just not closing in quick enough. And I think Nick has closed or sped up a little bit. I'm surprised that Dirt Gavin isn't pulling a Formula 1 and backing him up for his teammate. Maybe that's what that wiggle was. Well, we're going to get white flag this time. Final transfer spot up for grabs. Nick's going to give a little bump to Gavin because Gavin might be backing him up. Don't go to the outside, though. One last dive. He keeps it clean, tries to get the throttle down, just misses out. Great run, great clean racing. Let's go B main race. Oh boy. All right, let's I got to tighten this thing up. And yes. I don't want to overdo it. All right, well, we're P3.
You'll be lining up on the inside.
Top 7
Closed.
transfer.
Pit road is closed. The estimated SOF is 2,649.
I believe, unless I'm calculating that wrong and then I'm telling everyone
We
wrong.
expect to be fighting for the podium.
All right, well, Bryce on the front row, Tyler on his outside. We saw Tyler getting fairly loose in his heat race. So we've got to just be aware of that, especially out of 4 on the first lap. Not on the start, but on the first lap. I'm going to start in 3rd gear. We know Mark is quick. He just got shuffled. We got Dakota back there. No, we got Dan back there. Dakota's way back there. Can we get a good start here? Do we want to get too good of a start and get into 2nd? Because there's probably going to be restarts.
Outside clear.
Oh, they got stacked up out of the corner. Dan's getting drilled. They are fighting over transfer spots that they already have. I don't know if they're all trying to get to the top 4 or just get away from everyone else, but luckily they all survive, I think. Alright, so the changes,
Caution, yellow
I
flag.
did tighten
They
things
want
up
you
a
in
little
single
bit,
file.
but
Closed, pit road
I'm not going to know
closed.
for sure until we get to the final, like, 6 laps where the car really felt like it went to shit in the heat race. Keep hitting the wrong
Pit
button.
road's open.
But we survived that initial start. We almost stacked everyone up, but
1 lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside. Pit road is closed. Get ready, going green.
see if we can get a little better
Pace
start
car is
here.
off. Be ready. Green flag, green flag. The next car's the leader. Outside. Go low. Go low. Still there.
As crazy as they're getting back there, I feel like second place might be a better place to be.
15.514. Nice and smooth, you're running second.
And we get another
Yellow
caution.
flag. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed.
That's why it doesn't really matter too much where you sort out, because now we're going to get shuffled. Mark gets turned, it looks like. I have to give him a second to catch up. Now we'll be starting on the outside.
Good job. Very good job.
Thanks, that was a really good run by me for those 6 laps. I already should have had time to catch up.
1 lap to green. You're on the outside this time. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Just clear all in case anyone's got a penalty. I don't think they would
Get
have.
ready. Going green. The pace car is off. Be ready. Green flag. Green flag. Pit road's open.
Get a good start there. I'm going to go ahead and just not fully go down there.
Caution. Yellow flag.
And
Line up, single
instantly
file.
under caution.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
May need to go back and review this after the video's over with and just see what's going on back there. Way too many cautions. Especially when half the field makes it into the next race.
The pit road is closed right now. 1 to go. Next time by. You're on the
We got a
outside
lap
this
car
time.
now, so it's an extra lap.
About to go green. Stay focused.
And we'll do a clear just in case there was a restart wreck. That was pretty
Pace car
early.
is off. Time to do your job. Green flag. Green flag. Pit road's open.
Oh, I almost rotated it with the brake there. All right, Bryce.
15.4.
Should I race you for this? I don't think I have the speed. But we're pretty close in driving style and speed. We've been doing this race for a while in the street stocks since I started running them last season. Oh, I almost got wide and ate the wall.
15.259. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap.
He's pulling away. But we're actually racing, so that's good. Getting some laps logged. Oh, we just got loose there, though.
15.201.
We got a massive gap. I'm going to back it down a bit. Because if this thing goes crazy loose like it did in the heat race, I don't want to be doing that. Because it felt like once I did that once, it never recovered.
You've got 2 laps to go. 15.3.
Bryce, 2 to go, man. I'm not even pressuring you. Calm it down. Don't throw it away.
White flag. Stay smooth.
Alright, he backed it down. I could tell massively there.
15.389.
And there we go. We have made the A main. 50 laps upcoming. Congrats to Bryce. Congrats to everyone that's made the A main. I think we've had 34 different people make the A. Unfortunate for Nick. He just never seems to have any luck. Well, I'll go look at those wrecks later, but now we got a warm-up and a feature with 19 cars. Dakota just sneaks in. What a day for him. Alright, so what time is the game going to set the race to? We are now at 3. Do I know how to do math? 5? I don't know how to do math apparently. We're at 5:15, so time is later. That's going to give us a little more grip. And hopefully I haven't over-tightened it. I don't know if we're ever going to be able to get out on track. But give it a quick little run here. Feel what 20 degrees cooler feels like. I must have just messed up the times in the middle section. Because I thought I put the consolation races later, but I must have been thinking warm up. So. Oh yeah, there's a lot more grip. Am I going to get too tight?
14.863.
Alright. Good enough info for me.
Clear. 14.805.
Didn't even notice. Here we go. Sun is down, temps are down, and
Line up on the outside.
87 degrees out. A little bit darker. The lights haven't come on yet. We're starting in 14th.
2,649. We expect to be fighting for the podium.
Gotta protect the front end, though.
Half the field is on the grid.
50 laps. It's gonna be a long one. And there's 19 of us out here. Can this group go all green at Nashville Mini? One little mistake will have a stack up, so I don't think that will happen, but if we do go all green, I will be impressed. Thankfully we made it, and since there was only 4 heats, we're starting 14th from the B main.
1 lap to green.
So that's nice. It's probably my best starting spot that I've had yet. No, I think I had one further up at the bull ring. And then hopefully the patch on Monday will fix the front end damage, blowing up engines, and we can have some good short track racing over the next few weeks. This is our first time starting all the way back here, and it's going to get funky. More green. Just give some room to the inside, trying to see where I need to be on track.
Stay high to the car on the low side. Still there at bottom. 19.94.
Well, it hasn't single filed out yet.
Still inside.
This is awesome. Oh man, this group of people. I've been having a busy, annoying week, and to be able to come in and run with these guys on a short track and have this type of racing. If this was officials, we would have been under caution into turn 1.
15.513. The car is speed.
Warren kind of going backwards on the outside.
Just set the fastest lap. 15.34.
Yeah, we won't be doing fastest laps that the front guys are doing in this pack. Alright, they're getting single filed out in front of us now, which means that I need to get down as soon as I can because the pace is going to pick up. Can't dive it down there yet. Oh, big loose. That's going to hurt us. Just squeeze it down a little bit. I know he's got someone just under him. Holy shit, is that Dakota from the back? He's moving up. Tyler kind of got pinched by me and him. We were 3 wide and I didn't realize Dakota was even there. Guys, we're 8 laps into this fucking thing. Still green. Having a hell of a race. Uh-oh. I think someone might have just entered the pits.
14.924.
And it wasn't intentional. Hopefully they just got loose and didn't go inside the wall. Leaders are going to be coming up on lap traffic pretty quick as well. Oh, Rob in the wall.
Car outside, 14.9. Stay low, there was a car on the high side. Clear up top, outside is clear.
Just
outside.
get there.
Still there, hold your line.
Oh, I squeezed him up a bit.
14.991. Clear up top.
Okay. We're in 11th. Now this is the type of track that I used to be really good at as a kid.
14.901.
Flat dirt tracks, which kind of race like their pavement, especially in karting. So I'd hope to be fairly quick here. Sadly, I sucked in the heat. Right now, though, doing okay, but how is the car going to change? Is it going to go too tight on me?
14.873.
is so much grip, though. It's so easy to try to use it all up.
14.807.
Alright, 14.8. We're getting in a good rhythm. Everything's kind of just gotten spread out and even, but there's a long ways to go. Leaders getting to lap traffic. That's going to start backing the front up, just because it's going to be impossible to not slow up the lead pack as a lap car. Just, you can't get out of the way. You're going to be on the outside of them coming out of the corner, so they're going to have to stay a little bit lower.
14.872.
What an awesome group of drivers.
14.995.
We're still getting close to setting bests. And we're closing in on Warren. He's taking a much wider entry. I don't think it's really helping his exit. I mean, maybe a little bit, but I think overall lap time, just keeping it lower is paying off. Dakota, though, is closing in on us. And then Tyler and Justin behind him. So Bryce has gotten shuffled.
14.983.
We're nearly to halfway. Into this next lap, we'll be halfway, all green.
14.977.
Oh, I just got it in too hot and got the slide. I have to ease it up a bit. I can't let that start taking over. I've seen Warren go through it as well, and Dakota behind us.
Solid work.
Thank you, but can we get to the end before you tell me that? We're just not catching that front group.
0.017.
Track temps went up about 5-6 degrees just because of the tire heat.
15.029.
Chopping the exit just a tiny bit there. Might cause him to get loose on exit, so I gotta be aware of that. Then I do it over the bump. Oh, a little loose.
15.097.
Oh, a little loose. I can't keep doing that. We're gonna just go to shit and lose the rear. Gotta allow it to cool down, but I can't let Dakota catch.
15.181.
Front pack is backing up to us, so lap cars and fall off starting to take effect.
15.1.
Because I've fallen off about 2/10 now from our fast lap. And that was only like 6 laps ago, I think.
15.168.
Uh-oh. Got our first caution. Lap car goes around. Holy shit.
The pit road's open.
We're going to do the full caution here, just in case anyone needs to go in and get nose damage fixed with the bug. We do get the inside for the restart, and I get to cool my tires off. I think Gavin's searching for some cool pavement as well. It looked like he was starting to fall a bit. Awesome stuff. How many cars are on the lead lap? Looks like 15. No lucky dogs, no wave arounds. Well, there are wave arounds, but no one's going to be pitting from the lead, so. Great start. I mean, and middle. We're nearly to the end. Track temp dropping as we haven't been putting laps in there. 2 to green, lap cars should be going to the back now. Oh no, Bryce got lapped. Look left to see if we have a lap car coming up. There we go.
Pass that 31, sharp, pass that 44, sharp.
Alrighty, inside line behind the 77. I just saw who the leader is, and it's not Nick.
About to go green.
Alright guys, let's continue this awesome race.
Post car is off, time to do your job. Green flag, green flag.
Very tight start there.
Car outside.
They're bumping and banging up front. Everyone's still going in the right direction. We've cleared Warren, but that only puts us on the outside if there's a yellow. Oh, we got contact up ahead. Nothing we can do though, it's all jammed up here. Uh-oh. Dalton goes around. Oh, Gavin just got a bunch of damage. That's just an unfortunate place for a wreck. Gavin's completely destroyed. Yeah, he's broken. That sucks.
Pit road's open.
Just the worst place for that one to happen.
Pass up 7, sharp.
Well, we'll see where that puts us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. Did I count right? Did I add an extra car? 7th. Wow, we luck out there. Chad got a bunch of damage. I don't even think we got
damage on the front end.
Oh, we got some front end damage. Shit. Well, I hope we can make it. I hope we don't blow up. I'm gonna put this up here and see if the temps start climbing. Since we've had a all great green race, I'm just gonna let this one play out in case there are people on pit road, because that got a lot of front ends. Let's just hope we don't see any red and yellow with the water temp. But luckily there's not a whole lot of laps left. Dakota though, from 19th to 8th right now.
One to go, next time by.
Alrighty, another start. These starts are scary. We are all on top of each other. Ethan now has the inside advantage over Nick.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Not a great start by everyone up there at the front.
Outside. Still there.
Playing a bit too many games there, I think.
Still there.
Especially for when the outside line is meaningless. Nick's doing a big crossover, diving it in, contact. Ethan gets majorly loose.
Outside. Outside is clear.
And we are all stacked up.
2, 3, 6. Car outside. Still there.
Just had to stay alive there.
Outside is clear. Outside. Still there. Hold the line.
Short tracks.
Outside clear. Car outside.
But if there's another yellow,
5, 9.
oh no, because we're inside 10 to go, so I think it'll be single file.
Outside.
I was going to say Nick's going to have the guy he just rooted out of the way right behind him, but
15.194.
somehow we're in 6th place. Just pure luck getting through that wreck.
82.
Oh, Dakota got loose.
.036.
Jacob gets very loose up there. That's going to bring Connor back to us. I just hit the wall like an idiot. And that's an opening in the wall, so that could cause major damage if I do it wrong. And again, I'm just trying to get a bug wreck. Feeling quick. Back into the 14s. And there's not a whole lot of laps left, so I think I can drive it kind of like this. Nope. Luckily the engine's not overheating.
078.
Here comes Dakota.
Two more, let's go. 15.235. White flag, white flag.
White flag. Only 2 cautions, right?
15.062.
Or was it 3? I can't remember, but crazy that this group can put on that clean of a show here. And I think I get my best finish. And Dakota gets a hell of a run there from the back.
There's the flag. It's over.
Jesus. That one was a good one for the ones that didn't get caught up in a wreck. Incident-wise, 6 for Gavin, 6 for Sean, 12 for Chad. Man, he was getting used up there because it didn't look like he was in any wrecks. Oh, did he wreck right before the line? I don't know. Our tire's 93.89. Numlock 89. Great run to Dakota. He gets driver of the day. Because 19th to 7th. Zachary 18th to 8th. I mean, I know there was a big wreck there, but that is still crazy at the mini. Let's get put on one of the people in the race. And here we go. See what happened. Gonna have a lot of bumping and banging here early on. Oh, Sean got the grass and spun in. That's what the tire tracks were. Nick massively loose out of the corner. Keeps hitting that little opening. And then just runs over the lap car. Zach getting loose. And Nick running over another lap car. Just uncontrollable out of the corner. And that long run, he was paying for it. And he gets a little bump by Ethan there. And then Chad gets robbed there, and that's where that caution comes from. Go back green. Contact, just short track racing into the corner. And then, yeah, what happened here? So there's just, someone hitting the brakes and diving to the inside to get to the inside line and causes a wreck. Can't do that. You gotta just live with it. You'll get your spots. You just destroyed the field. Like, he slows down on the straightaway to duck down, and you just can't do that in the middle of the race, especially this tight. I said, don't be trying to change lanes when it's going to cause an issue, and sadly, a bunch of people get wrecked out there by that move. And yeah, Gavin, just terrible luck. We get through it. Warren gets destroyed there. Going green again, and I gotta see what this was. Like, because this start was completely BS, it felt like. Okay, Ethan gets into him. Yeah, alright, so that's all on Ethan. At no time did he ever go. And that made everyone else get ramped up. And then let's see what happened here. Nick's gonna dive to the inside. Goes in, uses him up, but yeah, that's short track racing. I'm more annoyed with how many lap cars he ran into as a fast guy. So then contact out of the corner. That wasn't intentional. Yeah, he was just slow in the corner, but Justin's hitting him square. Justin gets loose and then tries to get going and destroys Sean, but it's coming to the checkered, and then runs into Chad afterwards. Don't know if he meant to do that, but did he run into Chad, or was that Warren? Oh, he went and ran into Warren for some reason. Okay, I don't know. Short tracks, stop being babies if you're intentionally running into people. Rubbing's going to happen, so I do not like wrecking after the race. That annoys me more than anything. So, let's take a look at the standings now. First, we'll look at the race. 2 cautions for 50 laps. I get 12 points out of that. Fastest lap of the race is Jacob, but long run wise is where he was good, it looked like, and Nick was terrible on long run wise. Yeah, let's take a look at the season standings. Oops. There we go. So, Nick has got the points lead by 6 with the 2 drop weeks. And I have had to help myself out a bit. We're up to 9th. So, that is good. Billy didn't race this week, using up the drop week, and he is in 11th. there are your standings. We have had 35 different people in the A main now, Rob being the 35th there. So, hope you enjoyed that. Great short track racing. And now I'm sure I'm going to have to go clean up a little bit of a mess as people get angry. So, thanks for watching.